Number 2.
How far are we going?
We don't exactly have end spot. We're just going into a super large area. Try to make something happen. Elk season 2024 commencing right now. What we're doing, this area is a big drainage down here and the big drainage that goes off of it. So we're walking down this burn to a creek. We're gonna bugle at some flats on this side of the drainage, look for some elk sign. If we don't see anything, then we'll go across the creek and go up into the drainage. It's fairly big country for Oregon, as far as timbered stuff on the west side. We've literally never been here before. We actually didn't even make it to where we wanted to go because we took a wrong turn, but we looked at the map and said, looks like it'll hold elk, so we're hunting it. First quarter mile, seen a deer track, an elk track, as in one. Thinking that as soon as we move down into the creek, the drainage, actually getting some taller timber, we're gonna start seeing some sign. At least that's the hope. And then we're gonna go up this drainage over here, but it looks a little bit more like moon dust to me from this spot. Just looked down and saw my boots opened up. I can feel my sock underneath the all the way in there. Harley did ask me why I bought 2 pairs of boots on this trip.
Why you brought?
Yeah, in case we fall in the creek, in case something happens to my boots and I got an extra pair at the car. So the other day, my wife, she's sitting on the couch and she's scrolling through her phone, looking at photos of our daughter as a baby. And I know what she's doing. She hasn't said anything, but I know what she's doing. She's just looking at photos of our daughter. And I'm sitting there watching football. I just hear, babe. And I said, nope, 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 absolutely not. No, no, we have 4, I'm done. And she's like, I didn't even, I was like, I know exactly what you were gonna say. She was like, well, why not? And I was like, see, I told you that's what you're gonna say. And she was like, look how cute she, I said, I know, adorable. She was incredible. She still is. Not have another one. I need to hunt more. That's what I need. I don't need any more diapers to change. So the next night, I'm on the couch and she's like, I'm gonna go to bed. I was like, all right. So I'm sitting there and she comes out of the bedroom. She's just wearing a baggy t-shirt. And I'm like trying to ignore her. Cause I can kind of sense what's going on. And she like walks back and forth in front of me like 5 times to go get nothing. And finally I was just like, what are you doing? She's like, what? I'm doing this and this. I'm going to bed. I'm like, that's not what you're doing. You know what you're doing. It's a bunch of bullshit too. Yeah, I know exactly what you're doing. She's like, I'm not doing anything. I said, oh, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
So what happened?
What the hell was that? It sounded like a gunshot or a transformer blowing. Hear that again? And again?
Looks like they're doing a fire line right there.
Again?
Like a big rock falling?
No. If you would have asked me what that was and I was not in the middle of a wilderness, I would have told you that was a transformer blowing. There's no transformers out here. Gunshot, explosion, something with fire. Bear claws.
Looks like a bear.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Not bad.
Did you see anything good?
Nothing. About 5 hours of walking. Cross country, off trail, on trail, through some stuff that if there were elk around, we'd see some sign. Seen absolutely nothing. Yeah, we're gonna head back to the car. It's like noon, and wouldn't say we wasted this morning, but I wouldn't say we made a good decision coming in here. Round 1 with Mike Tyson, and we're just happy because we're making it to round 2. It's gonna be a good one getting out of here. I'm thinking back to the car by 5. Next trailhead, 6:45. I feel like Bob the Tomato. If you know, you know. I'm hot. Dang. So the area we were in wasn't holding any sign. We literally never saw an elk track or any elk poop. So we've abandoned that spot and we kind of just picked a spot on the map where it looks like there's a combination of feed, cover, and water. We're just kind of, this area happens to be roaded, so we're kind of just walking some skid roads. We're gonna bugle and see if we can find something. Harley's the shooter now, So we're gonna get him a bull.